Alright, what is up, y'all? It's the Sandman. Back at it again. We're going back to my second favorite genre, which is grunge. First being, thrash metal, of course, but we got Pearl Jam Alive. I've got a few reactions up on my channel already. Make sure to check out the Unplugged for Oceans that I reacted to, as well as Black, and I think one more. I already forgot the name of it, but I have 3 or 4, I believe, so... this one's from Pink Pop, and a lot of I just noticed, scrolling through this concert in particular has got a ton of views. So maybe this is one of their iconic concerts, so I'm not too sure. But anyways, this song is called Alive off their first album, 10. Let's go.
You survived today. No matter what band could come up here, this thing wouldn't happen without you. You're the whole reason that this thing is even halfway a success. It's you surviving the rain. It's you who's gonna be sick tomorrow. It's you who we appreciate. Thank you.
Hey. Whoa, look at that crowd, man. They're going crazy. Wow, even on the... This is... I gotta look more into this concert. Look at that. This dude is going crazy. Man, one thing I noticed right away, when the first started and now when this first started, the way he starts it off with the distortion is just so badass. I love it. I love that main riff too. It's got like an exotic sound. There's a song called Head Down by Soundgarden that's on the channel as well. And that main riff, it's like similar. It's not the same, but it's a very similar, like if I had to pick a place in the world where maybe those both riffs are like inspired off of, I would pick it probably from this. I would guess it was from a similar part of the world. You know what I mean? It's kind of like that exotic flavor to it, even though it's only like 2 or 3 notes. It's that second part, like where he holds the bend. I love that. Yeah, keep going.
She walks slowly, a young man's room. She said, honey, for you. Well, I can't remember.
Yeah.
Anything to this very day. Except the love, you know it. Now I can see.
Woo.
deserve to be?
Ooh.
Is that the question? And if so,
I love this section, man. Listen to that, the way the chords change from to like a step up, and listen to how his voice adjusts. I love this part.
of course there is you. You're still alive, you said. Oh, do I deserve to be?
Right here.
Is that the question? And if so, who answers? Who answers?
Oh, yeah. Woo!
You're still alive.
Woo! Oh, woo! Yeah, man, there we go. Woo! Yeah! Oh, man. I don't know if they did this intentionally. I don't know if this is part of the original song. This is exactly like War Pigs by Black Sabbath right here. This little riff. Well, I gotta say one thing, man. That solo gave me goosebumps. And I never really expected, normally I'd say, okay, if I'm listening to Pearl Jam, I'm going to love the riffs because they've got some great, like, riffs. The riffs are very, unique, especially since they got the two guitars for the grunge band. You know what I mean? All the Soundgarden, Nirvana, a lot of the grungy stuff has like one guitarist a lot of times, but this is like allows them to, you get that jam, that feeling of like jamming out. You know what I mean? In the verses, especially when you have these two guitarists, because one can like focus on the riff and the other can just play some chords over it. So it's got that cool like extra layer of sound. But man, this solo gave me chills. Especially that second solo, there was like the first one, which was good, a nice bluesy little thing, but the wah was a cool effect here. But those unison bends, and he just kept going, man. He went later with the little double stop groove. They had the pull off, the open string things with the wah sounded really cool on the high E string, I believe, or the B string. Some really fast stuff as well. Let's just listen for it. Let's go. All right. Oh, this lick. Oh, man. Yeah. This like some Hendrixy stuff right here, man. But you hear that exotic little thing he played for like 4 or 5 seconds? Crazy. Crazy. Before he went to that open string lick and then back to home bass right here on this lower E note, I think. Yeah. But yeah, then of course they closed it out with this. So awesome stuff. But let's go. What I was talking about with the like that effect of like just the 2 guitars. I took note of this. I didn't want to pause it because that would be too many pauses earlier. But listen for the way the sound goes, because I'm looking for this one specific like embellishment when one of the guitarists is playing chords, and you wouldn't be able to get that effect on top of like the riffage with the other guitar in other grunge bands. Let's listen for it. Listen to the first verse. Yeah, so this is that one guitarist playing the dun, 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 and then one's playing this like his own thing. So this. Yeah, hear that little pull-off embellishment right here? This part. Woo! Man, this Eddie Vedder's got some of the best vowel singing. You know, when he sings over vowels, man, he's got that such a cool tone to his voice, man. And it's not like he's got crazy range or crazy theatrics or anything like that. He's got a lot of soul, a ton of soul in his voice. And it's a lot like how he talks too. You know, just from hearing him talk in the beginning of the video, it's not too different than how he sings, which is really cool, man. It's got that like authenticity about him, that like the you know, like the artist and the person's like one and the same kind of. So that's really awesome to hear that. Yeah. I love how the song is like sometimes it's like loose. The rhythm feels loose, like over the verse. So and it's like loose and stuff. But then pre-chorus dun 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 dun. And then the chorus, so good, so good, because everything just starts playing. The flow, everything starts flowing, and just meshing together so nicely. And of course the long, elongated vocal runs. So really cool stuff, man. Yeah, and some really cool chord work. Yeah, man, these guys like they write some pretty unique stuff. Now that I think about it, but yeah, I got to give more credit to the guitarists, man. Whoever played that solo, I mean, I gotta look up his name, but fantastic, fantastic solo at the end there. Totally threw me off guard. Okay, this was in Netherlands. Interesting. Pink Pop Festival. Wow. Yeah, man. I love this song, and I like the lyrics too. It's about as like someone who finds out his dad was actually his stepdad, and um, your real dad was dying. That's kind of okay. So it is about the death of his dad. So um, it's a fictionalized account. Oh, it's written by the guitarist. And I think it's beside the guitarist Stone Gossard, so that's his name, who played the solo. It looks like, so maybe that's why he got to shine there. Um, yeah, it had a key of A major. It had like a very majory sound actually, so that does make sense. Um, wow, yeah, the solo. Okay, so it's a very renowned solo too, which makes sense. Um, Alive tells the story of a young man discovering that the man he thought was his father is actually his stepfather, while his mother's grief leads to an incestuous relationship with the son, who strongly resembles the biological father. Wow. This leads to Once, in which the man descends into madness and goes on a killing spree. So maybe Once is the next song I gotta react to. I don't know. Okay, so it's part of a trilogy. That's interesting. That is very interesting. His mother revealed to him that he thought was his father, stepdad, is both dead, first and last birth. Okay, the second verse is the storytelling. She says, "I'm ready for you." Okay, so that's like where the weird part happens. So in the second verse, but the first and the third verse are based off of true accounts. Um, yeah, I'm still alive. That's right. Because I'm still alive is like the sun saying, like, wow, through all this turmoil and weirdness that's going on around me, this grief, I'm still alive at least, you know. So that's pretty cool. Um, yeah, I love the dynamic in the song too. Um, Interesting stuff, man. Yeah, that's it. It's the Sandman checking out. Peace.